Bing, 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 bing on the lockout. Bing. We live again, man. Holy snap. Ah, Pop. What's up, man? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing fine. On the lockout. Shout out to everybody that tunes in. We 1,000,000% grateful. Baby. Yeah, that's how it going down. Let me fix this over here on Rumble, because we live on Rumble. Facts. Live on Rumble and on YouTube, right? That's how we doing it. Bop. Let me get ready for the show. Bing. Oh, I was watching what I was watching here. I was watching these guys. That's Ja Rule. I don't know. I think that's Math Hoffa. So Math Hoffa seems to. Oh, he snapped. Hassan Campbell, Fat Joe. Hassan Campbell talking about Fat Joe. Hassan Campbell has nothing else to talk about. Bing. So let's get into this right here. Nothing else to talk about. Yeah, so I was just checking out the audio. What's up, bro? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you all right. What up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody good? God bless you, man. God bless. God bless. God bless. Bob, God bless you. Oh. Facts. Let's get to this thing over here. Let's see what's up with this. Bing. Yabo. Yabo. Stop playing. Are you ready? Are you ready, 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 ready? Let's go. All right, what button was this, bro? I forgot what button was it. Oh, that's the button. All right, cool. But then I gotta pop out. Hold on. Playing around. Damn, bro. Oh, shit.
Nelson Mandela once said that.
Chill out. Nelson Mandela. All right, bro.
FBI, open up!
Oh, shit. I gotta fix the lighting. Pop. Cause I gotta pop out. Sorry about that, ladies. Let's check this out. What they talking about here?
Okay, breaking news out of Houston. At least one person is dead and more than a dozen injured in a mass shooting at a family barbecue. Police say officers were called to a shooting at a residence around 1 o'clock this morning. Authorities heard multiple gunshots when they arrived on scene and saw...
Oh, man, more shootings, more people dead, gun scenes, all types of situations going on. Somebody call the police. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Thank you for popping out. It's on the lockout. Let us know you in the building. Oh, snap. Let me see the title over here. Oh, the title. Wack 100 and no jumper. Pitbull attack. Oh, he snapped. That's what I wanted to see. The pitbull attack. Let me see. I got to look that up now, bro. Holy snaps. Because I didn't look it up. Hold on, man. We got to interrupt all this. Hold up.
FBI, open up!
Hold up. Oh, I think I showed this. Nah, I didn't. Did I? Pitbull chops down Chihuahua in the city. Oh, this is it. I think we saw this, blood. Let's see. Hold on.
A vicious dog attack caught on camera is...
Hold on with your dog attack, bro. You bugging out real quick, lady. You talking too fast. Here's the thing, bro. This is sad. This is sad. Let me just do this quick, bro. To do this quick, I'm going to just do that, right? But check this out. This is a sad thing. Then we're going to get into the whole Wack 100 no jumper situation. But check this out. This is a sad thing, bro. It's sad in my heart. It's sad in me. It did do that. It did. It is sad. Because this shouldn't be happening. Check this out.
Caught on camera is renewing calls for a change in city laws. This is Penny, you see there on your screen, a Chihuahua mix in photos taken before she was mauled Saturday night on the upper...
That's sad, though. A Chihuahua is a small dog, bro. Like, you let your pit bull... But the dude, you could be like, yo, but if I'm walking with my pit bull... All right, but you got to see this, bro, because this is crazy. Now, the big dude, the dude that's walking the pit bulls, he's an oversized, like, he's like 800, 1,000, probably 2,000 pounds, right? But he pulls the pit bull. He snuffs a dude that's trying to, like, release the dogs from each other. He snuffs. Bing. He grabs a dude by the hair. He's pulling him. Bop. He's pulling son into... Yo, it's crazy. Look, am I bugging? Check it out.
For West Side. Penny is now in intensive care. Derek Waller explains why the owners of the dogs that attacked likely won't face any serious criminal charges.
And I don't know why people keep saying that they won't face any criminal charges, that's a law in New York. That's not a law in New York. If your dog bites somebody in New York, you're going to jail, bro. Believe me, bro. I had little puppy pits that'll bite somebody, and people try to get me in trouble. The cops will call and everything. So what? That's your fault if you don't call the cops, right? But obviously, right here, you're seeing this shit. You seeing this shit. So nobody had to call the cops. You see him committing his crime, pulling a pedestrian by the hair. The guy that's holding the dog pulls on the... Watch.
She was on a short leash right next to me. It wasn't like she was running free.
Now look at them. They walking. You should never do this. Look at these people right here. They gonna pass by the pits with their dog, bro. Don't ever do that. Don't ever walk your dog next to another dog through anything that's gonna draw its attention to bite you, your dog, your cow, your horse, whatever the fuck. These were some stupid people. Respectfully, I feel bad for them because their dog is in the hospital. They're going through a lot of things, right? But, bro, you called this on yourself, kind of, sort of, and you just happened to be next to some monsters that day. The monsters, their dogs, monstrous. And as human beings, not for nothing, they monstrous too, but they wasn't fully wrong. What made him wrong was when he grabbed son by his hair and was dragging him. A 10, huh?
It wasn't like she, provoked anything.
But out of nowhere,
Right there, Pop, out of nowhere. How you mean out of nowhere? The dogs just acted like dogs. Hold up, somebody's pulling up next to my owner. It's just time for me to lock on something, boy.
Devin Allen's Chihuahua mix Penny is viciously mauled by a much larger dog.
Oh, bro, they was lucky they got that Chihuahua off of him, because normally when one of my pits used to lock on something, nobody's getting him off. He would have just had to have killed him. Facts. And anybody that knows me from my neighborhood, born and raised, knows I've always had the most dogs out of everybody on the block. I had pit bulls, Dobermans, Rottweilers, and I will fool your backyard, not my backyard, right? Because where I lived at, where I was born and raised at, I didn't have a backyard. We had like a fire escape type thing. I think you call it a fire escape, yeah. But we had garages, like the garages are there, and I could walk like on top of the garages, but that wasn't part of our property. That's not part of it was part of my building, but it wasn't like mine. You're not going to go there and play like it's a fucking yard, even though I did. But I would go across the street to my friend Alo's house, and I would put all my dogs in Alo's backyard. And from Alo's backyard, you could get to a lot of backyards within 4th Avenue, in between 3rd Avenue and 4th Avenue. And I would place my dogs in other random backyards, bro. I swear to God. Since I was a kid. Facts. Because my moms didn't want no dogs in my crib. And I'm fucking like 12, 11, whatever the fuck. I left my crib when I was like 14. I left to Connecticut because I fell in love and I blew this girl's buns out. That's the girl he shot. Yeah. Shout out to her. Ping, ping.
The woman holding the leash appearing powerless to stop it.
Obviously negligent. Like, it's clear that these dogs are a problem.
More video at the corner of 86 in Columbus.
Oh my God, that's sad. You hear the dog going. That's sad, bro. And look at homeboy right here. This big, the big chub rock dude with the black thing. He's not even looking at what his dog is doing or nothing. He's looking to his side. And I don't know why he's looking to the side for, but I'm pretty sure he's looking out for Popo. Right? But nobody there had a gun. I would have pulled up like, boom, somebody needs to get shot here. One of these dogs needs to get shot. And unfortunately, I would have killed his pit bull. Facts. But I would have just shot and then I would have disappeared I would have ran or whatever. But I was that dog was getting off that dog. You lucky I wasn't there because I would have shot your dog. I would have killed him that day. Facts. I promise you.
Avenue Saturday night shows both those large, muscular dogs with their jaws.
It looks like almost like if the owner is like wanting his dog to lock on him, because watch what he does.
Latched onto Penny, a rescue who weighs just 16 pounds. That's when Allen grabbed a man's cane.
And I was able to get the cane in its mouth to get it to open up.
Then you see the couple.
Everybody that was there, and I say this respectfully, is pussy. Facts. We got to talk what's facts is facts. There was buns people there that wasn't with it. Like, oh, snap, touching the dogs and nothing. But you had at least 1 or 2 people that dared touch the dog. But everybody was just watching. Like, why are you so close to the dogs, but you're just watching? These 2 people get to walk away with their dogs, bro. Hell no. Look what this guy did to this black brother or whatever the dude is.
Will just walk away without helping. Penny did survive, but this is what she looks like now, in intensive care with serious and extensive wounds. Alan shares custody with his ex-girlfriend Lauren Klaus, who was not there.
I saw the video once and I can't watch it again.
Klaus
Oh my God.
launched an online fundraiser to pay for medical bills, and
Oh my God. We don't need the I don't know. Did you really need the fundraiser, honey? Maybe she did, because she kind of looks like she was using some of the money for something else. But let's go to the video.
and she's lobbying lawmakers for stiffer penalties. After police told her there was little they could do because dogs are considered property.
So basically, the only thing I can do is maybe sue this man in civil court, and I could possibly try and get the dogs to.
Yo, bro, their dogs are creating havoc in their whole neighborhood on their block, right? And I'm pretty sure that they live down there. If they live down there in that area, if you've been to that area in New York City, that's a quiet area, but it's quiet because I don't live there, you don't live there, right? Like, there's not that much Puerto Ricans and blacks in that neighborhood. Like, and if there is, they're like good, like law-abiding citizens, right? Like, I can't even call. They wouldn't act like I would, right? I would have shot his dog, right? Excuse me, but his dog would have been dead. If your dog locks on my little Chihuahua, right? And I have a little Chihuahua, right? But I also have pits. Facts. They not in my house. Everybody knows that, right? The dogs are in my videos. If you want to see vicious pit bulls, big ass pits, they're in my videos. You just have to look all the way down to my, like, in between this page. There's videos that you never seen in your life because you don't search a person's page. You just wait till they either live or a video comes up, pops up on your screen or whatever, and you hit play, whatever the fuck. Right? It's not your fault. You're an idiot. Word. But this was sad. Who thinks this was sad? Southside, sad. Those pits killed a dog in Central Park a few months ago. Those pits, these same pits, yo, these pits are murderers. Tonight, on the lockout, most wanted. A gray pit and a beige pit bull are murderers. Nah, they killed the dog? Bro, not for nothing. Homeboy right here, he's big. His girl is big. They like murderers. They look like murderers, right? But here's the thing. Me and you are the real murderers, right? Like, you shorter than him, right? You smaller than him. He's not built. He's fat, right? But somebody will be like, yo, boy, put that work in. Yeah, if he sits on you. But he's not built like that for no renegade shit. He's not moving faster than me. Facts. Even if he was 16 and me at my age, he not moving faster than me. Facts. But his wife, I don't know, check her out.
Declared dangerous and taken away. It's very difficult to find
Dito.
people that care enough about a dog to help, which is crazy. But I just really hope that they care about this dog because she's really the best dog.
Well, tonight I spoke with City Councilwoman Gail Brewer, who says this appears to be the second time that these dogs have gone on the attack, killing a woman's dog in January.
Oh, you right. Killing a woman's dog in January, bro. Yo, the dogs is murderers. Those dogs, his dogs, right? Respectfully, even in 92, the year 1992, his dogs would have been taken away from him. Like 92 to this year. What's the fucking difference? What's the difference? Well, I could put a lot of things that are different, but dog laws, I don't think they much different. I believe that they not enforced as they used to be before. That's how I see it, right? But we could change everything, right? Yeah, those lights, I got them set up so they blink when I talk. I just be forgetting to turn them on, but I really deal with it when I do my content and things like that, right? Even though we making content, but it's a live stream. I don't even do it on my regular videos. I do it more on my other channels where people like things like that. You got to know what audience you're feeding certain things to, right? Like a lot of people on this channel, and I have one other channel, like they're not too smart. Respectfully, right? But the people that know about computers and things like that, like you need a computer to make your content. Unless you, other than that, you're just recording from a phone, right? You're an idiot. Facts. You've been making YouTube videos for 5 years and you've been recording with a phone. I got news for you. You're looking like a dick. You're looking like a bum that's smoking crack and spend all your YouTube money on crack. Because why don't you have computers or setup or none of that? I've been had all this. Facts for years. I promise you. But, oh, by the way, shout out to my guy. He just dropped off a computer at my house today so I could fix it for him. So that'll be done. I got to fix it. I'm going to clean it out for him just because it kind of sort of needs to be cleaned. But that's exactly what I do, bro. Facts. So it's in my hallway. I put it in the hallway. It was too dirty to put in my studio. Disrespectfully. So let's get back to this video with Ovidio. Woo! That's sad, though. Don't you think that's sad? None of you guys think that that's sad? If you have a dog, I hope to God there's somebody locks on it and his eyeballs pop out. Because I don't take my dog outside. That little chihuahua that they had there looks like my chihuahua. Even though my chihuahua is more beautiful. Facts. But I got, in my house, I got a little chihuahua. But if you walk with me right down the block, I got massive pits. Everybody always knows that about me. Boy got dogs, bro. And I never had one of them pit bulls lock on me or nothing. I never even been bit by a dog. Facts. I guess that's why I'm not scared of them. If one of them bites me and he was to lock on me, then maybe I wouldn't like dogs and I'll be scared of dogs maybe. But nothing has ever happened to me with a dog. They tried to bite me and I shot the nigga and he died. Facts. That was on 44th Street. I promise you. Somebody will hit the comments and be like, you're not even lying. I was there. Facts. I shot that nigga. Pop. Dead. So don't shoot your dog.
He says she's now committed to launching an investigation and possibly introducing legislation.
No, possibly introducing legislation. There's already a legislation out with that, bro. That's already a law. They just not pushing it. So I don't know where these people live at or where they come from, but here in the boroughs, niggas, bro, the police will pop out and take your pit. When we was coming up, there was a big thing about pit bulls. They almost took pit bulls out of New York City. Facts. Facts. But I guess everybody has a pit bull now. They made the gray ones. They came out with cute fashion pit bulls, all types of things. So people think they nice dogs. They are. Sometimes it depends on how you raise them. But I buy dogs. But besides the dogs that I took is because I knew that they got them from a bloodline of the fighters. Like we'll buy the books and get all the fighters, like Red Champion Chief, Lens, all these dogs with big names. There's dogs with bigger names in the world than people. Facts. Dogs, pit bulls is a major thing. Facts. Yo, whatever happened to that dog? Facts. Yo, in my neighborhood coming up, we caught drama, like mad beef with niggas because I took their pit bull. Now they looking for me, these gang members. I ain't gonna lie, MOD, Reese. Is Reese still alive, bro? Reese used to watch my channel a lot. I be forgetting about these people, and I'm sorry, guys. But oftentimes, I'm not gonna mention nobody all the time, right? But I oftentimes forget about these people. But these are people that I grew up with, people from my neighborhood, from Sunset Park, where I was born and raised at. I left there years ago, so if somebody tells you, yo, I just seen him in Sunset Park, you're a liar, nigga. Facts. Facts. That's like a nigga told me the other day on the internet. Yo, I just saw this nigga on Sunset. Nigga, you ain't see me, nigga. You heard? And if you saw me, I wouldn't even say that. You pussy. Why you didn't say nothing? Because you soft, nigga. Shout out to you, though, bro. Yeah, it kills me when dudes be like, yo, I know, I saw you on Sunset Park. Shut the fuck up, bro. These niggas is crazy, bro. You crazy, bro. But that's my neighborhood. I'm always going to go. I always wind up back in Sunset Park. Facts. Like, I'll go without going to Sunset Park for a few days, but then I start getting sick. Let's see what else is popping over here. We saw this already? Yeah, I think we did see that. What about, oh no. This is the vicious attack. We seen that. What's this? Oh, this is
This video shows one of the suspects. Police say a 32-year-old man was shot in the chest. If you recognize either of the suspects, please call police.
Come back, attack the devil, wiggy, whack, wacko. Hit him up, Jacko.
An incredible view. The ghetto birds cover perimeters. Put your head right in two. If only my color came with privilege like you, it balanced things out. Clearly your gem is potent worse than before. How it seems now. Ain't scared of shit but raising my kids up in this racist ass world.
Yo, this nigga was just going crazy. Scared of shit but raising my kids up in this crazy ass world. All right, let's get to this. All right, so this is about a man blatantly breeding. Check it out. Look. First officer pleads guilty for role in brutal beating death of inmate at Marcy Correctional Facility. Bro, why are you doing that? You're wild.
All right. This guy.
They already fucked up with their audio. Their audio's already fucked up. I could tell. You can only hear their audio through one side, so that's not my fault, but I want to see parts of this. And if I'm not mistaken, they fix it. Let me just skip it. Hopefully they fixed it by now, because if not, no, their audio is fucked up. I hate this, so we're not going to watch much of this. I can't stand a podcast episode or anything with the audio messes up. Audio is the most important thing going on in your podcast. I promise you. Not for nothing, these lights keep up real good with the talk. It's because the lights only stop when I stop talking. Look. You see? Pop, 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 pop. But when I stop talking, the lights will stop. Pop. You seen it? Now look. Pop, pop, pop. But I could put them to stay on. I could do whatever I want with them. I could put them. I've been had those lights for like 2-3 years, and they still the #1 go-to lights. They made by Govee, top of the line. They're on my channel, Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4 REK. In the links, there's all types of things that you could buy. All you got to do is press pop, and you'll be able to hit a section. Right, it's right on YouTube. Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4 REK. You hit a section where you'll be able to buy whatever it is that I have in my setup. Even this. Pop. These lights right here, they're the same thing, Govee. They all around the bottom of my table. I just got them still on red. But I could put them to do exactly that. Facts. And I got them in the back over there too. I just got to plug them here, and I don't have them plugged. But I have a lot. So the back right there lights up also. And I'm going to set it up again that way this week. I just was lazy with it. And I stopped turning them on like that because it gets hot in here when the lights are on. Everything, it gets burning hot, bro. Facts. And all this equipment is heavy equipment that throws a heat out this fucking world. Facts. So it's something that you got to deal with and put up with if you want to make content that, you know, is relatively. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, my guy? What's up, guy? You chilling, guy? Oh. Let's see this video thing real quick. I want to hear what they got to say. I want these guys to do 100 years in jail. Bro, I'm not going to sit around waiting for you fucking guys to. I want to hear the judge talk. I want you to get sentenced to 100 years. Ah, you fuck.
Like a sort of spontaneity that I think Spanish and Italian.
Mr. Fitzpatrick, that this disposition's been arrived at after you have considered the various levels of culpability.
Why they gotta fuck up something good that people are waiting to tune into, and you fuck up the whole audio and they think they did such a great job? Bro, listen, if you need somebody to work with you and fix your audio and make sure that your audio sounds superb and that there's nothing leaking, like when you're quiet, everything is quiet, pop. Did you hear any noise? Of course not. Look, pop. You thought the shit stopped. Look, I shut off. There's no noise. You can't hear nothing through your phone. Now, anyone else that makes an episode and is podcasting and does this, pop, you will hear this. Through your phone. Your phone should not be doing that. That's coming from that bad audio. And guess who's not playing that? I'm not playing it. As soon as I tune into somebody's content and your audio is bad, I'm out of there. Next is the visual. I'm looking out for your lighting, your setup, how it's looking. I'm out of there, son. Facts. Audio. Audio is the #1 video killer in the world. A person's audio, bro. You know who will have a way larger audience because he got away with the audio? He was lucky, right? Because his audience was an audience that y'all don't know about audio. Y'all don't know. A lot of people don't know that these audio rules apply to people that know content. So Nori got away with that in the hip hop world, but it just shows you how ignorant, naive, dumb, brutal we are as people that like hip hop. There's a lot of smart dudes in there, but you should filter your smartness down to other people like I do. Because there will be no one that will be tuning in to Nori. Because Nori's show, since it started, the audio has been bad, trash. If you listen to Nori, his whole all his videos are, bro, what the fuck? I'm not listening to that. So that's why I don't have a Nori thing. Like, I don't pop into Nori, watch him, none of that. Unless Terror Squad is there, Fat Joe, Tony, Cuban Links, whoever, even though I don't see Cuban Links going on Nori, like, ever, and only because Nori is a Fat Joe lover, and, you know, if you fuck with Joe, you don't fuck with Cuban Links, just like that, as far as when it comes to fake hip-hop dudes. right? They don't do that. Like we fuck with anybody. If you're a good dude, you're a good dude. Now, only because I don't really hang out with this nigga like that. I don't hang out with Cuban Links like every day, right? We never even did a fucking podcast episode together. He hit me before. He hit me like 5-6 times to do a episode. And I guess being that I wasn't ready right then and there, like pop, hit record and start recording. So his feeling of doing it went away, which I don't care. I'm just keeping it a stack. But it wasn't my fault, right? Because I was willing to still let him do it. But it had to be on a day where I was ready. You feel me? Like, you can't be speeding. I think he's just the type of guy, like, whenever he feels like talking and he's up and he's not high or drunk or whatever, right? It's like, Pop, I'm playing. It's like I'm playing with this today. Pop, I turned it on. I'm playing with this. Let me hit War. See if he, let me hit this dude. And that's how he gets his content. And the only reason why he pops out for Chapadoras, Hopahoras, whatever the fuck that kid's name is he be making videos with, is because that kid is catering to him and giving him bread. Right? You're not getting $1 from me if you record with me. Facts. Again. Let me. You're not getting $1 from Warpath when you record with him. I promise you. Right? And that's just anybody. I don't give money for somebody to record with me. Facts. Because that's giving you a boost in life. Just facts, undisputed facts, right? But other than that, it doesn't take away from my friendship with him. I just know that's the way they are. I had to be ready when he was ready. So a lot of people for those guys, they always ask me, yo, why you should record with Cuban Links? A lot of people been telling me that. I get it. Cuban Links been hit me. I've been hit Cuban. Listen, Cuban Links, Tony Sunshine, Terror Squad, I know these cats from the streets, from New York. I just didn't meet these cats on the internet. Facts. Like a lot of these other bozo niggas. I met these dudes. I know these dudes. I go to these dudes' blocks. I be on the spot. I'm Warpath on the lockout. Undisputed. But Cuban Links is one dude that I would like to record with, because I'm just being honest, because I want to ask him a few questions. And I think that those questions are going to break the industry. Nobody has ever asked him the questions that I'm going to ask him. Right? I don't even think he has an answer for them. I think he might be like, yo, cut, chill. Facts. But I got a few questions for him. Yeah. But whether I get him, like, I'm not looking for him to record, right? I'm not looking for him. I would have been in his channel, right? Like, I hit him back one last time and I let him know too. I hit him on the phone too, because he said, yeah, I hit him like, yo, bro, I'm hitting you. I'm never going to hit you again. And I never hit him again on the phone, because he said he was hitting my phone, and obviously you got the wrong number, or you don't know how to dial phones, bro, because you wasn't hitting my phone. But we in the building. Let me know what's up, kid. It's your father. Warpath.
Of the co-defendants involved in this case, and you believe the proposed
You see, I can't hear this.
disposition is appropriate for this specific defendant's level
I just want to see how much time he gets. I would give him 100 years.
of culpability, and further that this offer has been extended only after consultation with and having received agreement from the victim's family. Do I have that right?
You have everything correct, Your Honor.
So let me state my complete understanding of the proposal then. That is that the defendant will be pleading guilty
Oh,
to
white
count 2
people
of the
in there.
indictment that charges the felony offense of manslaughter in the first degree and the agreed upon
Oh,
sentence.
manslaughter.
And then be 15 years in state prison along with 5 years post-release supervision. a waiver of appeal, and mandatory state surcharges, and that would satisfy the remaining count contained in this indictment. Is that the people's understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Fruity, that's your understanding?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Fry
Mr.
that
Wack, is
nigga.
that your understanding of the proposal to resolve these charges, and is that what you want to do here today?
Yes, sir.
Please raise your right hand. Sir, you now swear to tell the truth,
shit.
the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Yes, you nigga, you
Mr. Wack, I'm
scared.
going to ask you some questions now. These are to help me decide if I can accept your plea or not.
He's
So if
scared.
at any time you do not hear a question, you do not understand, or
Yo, I don't want to listen to this audio just because I only could hear it through my left side, but this, I need to see this, bro. I need to see this. And then we're going to get right into the Wack 100, Jump 22, Adam, you know, Adam, the guy I always make content of, whatever the fuck the show is, and you already know. We also may talk about Flacco here, because Flacco, you've been doing a whole lot of stunting to me, and I just want to lay down a few things about Flacco so he could learn something. Yeah, Flacco is a little too thinking who he is right now. You get it? You let these dudes get 50,000 views, 60,000 views, they start thinking who they are. And let me tell you something, just the same way YouTube, you can start a channel today. I put a video up, sometimes it gets 50,000 views. On my other I got a lot of platforms, bro. So on a daily basis, I get thousands of views, bro. I don't worry about views. I make the videos that I want to make, and it all works out on its own. Ping, ping, ping. But Flacco, I'm starting to feel like you think who you are because now you put in a video and you thinking that every video, you're going to get 50,000, 40,000 views right now. 900 likes, all that. I've gotten 3,000 likes. Don't believe me? Check my videos. You ever got 3,000 likes? I have. And guess what, bro? That shit all stops. It all stops, bro. So enjoy your shit right now. Because it stops. And, you know, you can make it come back, but you got to put in too much work, and the money is not worth it. Like, I don't care about a few $1,000 because I get a few $1,000 just while I'm sitting here. That's being made. I'll talk less to mean more, Pelaricho.
need a moment to stop and speak further with your attorney, then you have to let me know that, okay? So, you understand by answering my questions and pleading guilty here this morning, you're giving up your right to remain silent and to not incriminate yourself.
Yes.
Have you spoken with your attorney about your case, about pleading guilty and thereby waiving your right to have trial?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the services of your attorney?
Yes.
Have you had enough time now to speak with your attorney about your case?
Yes.
The charge you are to plead guilty to pursuant to this agreement is count 2 of this indictment. It charges you with the felony offense of manslaughter in the first degree. That is in violation of penal law sections.
Yo, bro, imagine you being a officer, a correction officer, and now you got to go to jail for manslaughter for killing a black inmate. Everybody, whatever house they put him in, he may be the only white dude in every house that they put him in. Facts. Unless, well, a lot of places are different. But I was in Marcy before, so obviously he lives around Marcy because he was working up there. Right? I was in Marcy. When I was in Marcy, there was only one white dude in my house, if I remember good. In that house. Then I went to other spots. Then I came back to Marcy years later. And it was still almost the same thing. You don't see a lot of white people. That shit don't happen. And if they are, they soft, bro. They soft, bro. Am I lying? They soft. It's rare. There was only one real dude, Rob, in my jail. There was a white boy that was holding it down. And he was a white boy, but everybody thought he was Puerto Rican. Facts. He wouldn't even hang out with the white boys, bro. Facts. Respectfully, white dudes don't make no noise in the state penitentiary. At all, at all. Not in the state where I was at. Where you was at, by the way. Even in Miss-State, is either you was black or Puerto Rican. Popping. Other than that, if you was white, I don't know if people looked at it like if you was too right. I'm just saying. I ain't got nothing wrong with white people. But they wasn't holding it down like that, bro. That shit is for the movies.
125.20 subdivision 1 and also 20.00 as you are charged under an accomplice liability theory. It's alleged here that on or about the 9th day of December 2024, while you were here in the county of Oneida in the town of Marcy, you along with your co-defendants acting in concert with each other, being corrections officers, and intending to cause serious physical injury to another person, you did cause the death of that person. That being that you, along with your co-defendants, participated in multiple beatings of incarcerated individual Robert Brooks, which ultimately resulted in that individual's death. Do you admit that all to be true?
With Astound Gig Internet, get reliable speed that helps you make more, share more.
Oh my God, this guy's gonna do major time, bro.
Mr. Fitzpatrick, did you want anything?
Bro, he said, do you consider that to be true? You and your guys, they made the death of Roberts happen. And he said yes. Bro, this dude is going down, bro. These guys are done. The judge is explaining the death of the guy. Obviously, you guys just seen this thing on the news. And this is the officer being indicted on the case. This is a sad situation. And how many more officers will be indicted? This is all leading to a trauma place. Chill out. He's Bismarcky. I am the magnificent. He's Bismarcky. Chill out. Yeah.
Further for the elocution?
A few series of questions with the court's permission.
You may go right ahead.
Mr. Walworth, you were assigned to work in the Arsenal area of Marcy Correctional Facility on December the 9th, 2024. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you leave your post inside of the Arsenal area on December the 9th against departmental policy and procedures upon the arrival of Robert Brooks?
Yes.
Holy
Did you and
shit.
your fellow corrections officers, Nicholas Kiefer, Nicholas Anzalone, and Robert Kessler, assault Robert Brooks outside of the Arsenal on December the 9th, 2024?
Yes.
During that assault, did you put Robert Brooks in a chokehold against departmental policy and procedure?
Yes.
On December the 9th, while in the emergency room of the Marcy Correctional Facility, did you and other corrections officers assault Robert Brooks?
Yes.
During that assault, did you strike Robert Brooks about his body?
Yes.
And did you intentionally strike him in the groin?
Yes.
Were you aware at that time that striking an incarcerated individual in the groin is against departmental policy and procedure?
Yes.
Is it correct that you never reported the use of force that was used on Robert Brooks near the Arsenal area at Marcy Correctional?
Yes.
Is it correct that you
God.
never reported the use of force that was used on Robert Brooks in the emergency room at Marcy Correction?
Yo! Hold on, I gotta turn off the stove, man. Because they cooking my dinner. So mind you, my wife only made that happen so that she has to call me and I have to get up to go shut the stove off because she knows how much I hate for you to involve me in anything that has to do with your cooking and the stove while I'm making content. Damn it! What the fuck? So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to this.
Yes. You were aware, sir, were you not, that you were required to report any and all uses of force on an incarcerated individual, whether justified or not? Yes.
Oh my God, bro. You're gonna get fried, bro. You better say no. Yo, this dude is going to jail. He's not in jail. He's in jail. Yo, why he still dressed like a cop? He's still dressed like a cop. Boy, you're not a cop. Look at how, yo, bro, look at this cop's face. Look at this cop's face. Look at the way he looks at his butt. Look at the way he looks at his butt. He's looking at his butt cheeks. And this guy here, he's a murderer. Yo, these white folks are dangerous. Facts. Yo, this is not fair. This is crazy. This guy right here, he's playing a video game on that computer. You heard? He's not even into what they talking about in court. Facts. He's playing car X drift racing online. You heard? Or Warzone. He's playing Warzone. Or he could be playing that Captivate, that jail game. Facts. But let's see. Why always the court officers, why they always got tattoos? Are they trying to be like us in the jail? Like see us come out with mad tattoos and they like the way it looks? Because honestly, they look like they belong in prison. Facts. Because he's in a gang, you could tell, but he's in a white gang. A white motorcycle gang. They think they gangsters. Yo, if you buy a Harley Davidson, right, and you put on them big, disgusting leather boots, right, and all that, you're going to think you're a gang member, bro. But you're a soft gang member. Let me tell you something. Them Harley Davidson drivers, you're the most buns gangsters I've ever met in my life. I promise you, bro. 90% of them, you're all drug addicts, like super drug addicts. Like, I'm talking about me, I used to get high. They never gonna stop getting high. You get it? Facts. They're just garbage. Is that true? Why did you say that? Stop saying that.
And nevertheless, you lied about the use of force used on Robert Brooks on December.
Of course he lied about the use of force. He's garbage.
The 9th, 2024. Yes. And sir, at the emergency room, you did nothing to prevent the assault or protect Mr. Brooks. Is that correct? Correct. And you realize that these repeated assaults caused serious physical injury to Mr. Brooks and resulted in his death. Yes. People are satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Mr. Walrath, how then do you plead to the second count, manslaughter in the first degree, guilty or not guilty? Guilty. How old are you now, Mr. Walrath?
37.
And you can read and write the English language, correct?
Yes.
You're a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
Do you have any physical or mental problems that could prevent you from understanding what you're doing here today?
No.
Did you consume any kind of drug, medicine, or alcohol before coming to court that could affect your understanding?
No.
You're not currently on any form of probation or parole, are you?
No.
By pleading guilty, you are giving up your right to have a jury trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
At a jury trial, you would be presumed innocent and you would be entitled to the following rights: to be represented by your attorney, to confront and cross-examine witnesses presented by the government. You'd have the right.
Yo, your first case, his first crime. Could you imagine? You got a murder of a black brother. And you murdered him while you was working in correction facilities. And you're going to be spending your time at a correctional facility that is ran, bro. It is under pressure by black Puerto Ricans and nowadays Dominicans. But as we all know, in the beginning, all the rules and regulations were set out by blacks and Puerto Ricans. All them prisons upstate are like that. And I'll tell you, because I've been upstate more times than the dudes that probably built the fucking jails. I promise you. They ran by blacks and Puerto Rocks, bro. You're going to have a problem. But you know what? If he just stays quiet, he'll sneak through his whole bid, and he's going to do exactly that. If they give him a state bid. I don't know yet. That's why we're here to find out. Would this guy get 25 years? Would he get 165 years? I pray to God right now, that he gets 1,000 years and that he's never let go. Facts. And that anything that has his blood type gets put away for over 1,000 years. Am I wrong for saying that? I don't know. They killed a black brother.
Right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. You would have the right, but would not be required, to call witnesses, or you could testify on your own behalf. You would also have the right to require the government to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury.
Look at his lawyer. His lawyer is like, we're fucked.
Of 12 people who would have to be unanimous in finding you guilty. Do you understand you have each of these rights, and by pleading guilty here today, you're giving up each of these rights? Yes. Do you understand by pleading guilty, you're also giving up any defense you might have to these charges?
Yes.
Now, a plea of guilty is the same as a verdict of guilty rendered by a jury after a trial. Do you understand that? Yes. Other than the plea and sentence agreement I spoke of earlier, has anyone made any other promises to get you to plead guilty? No. Did anyone threaten you or force you to plead guilty? No. Have you
Yo, shout out to everybody on Rumble. I love you.
Do you understand that those that are incarcerated for a felony conviction do lose their right to vote in an election until such time as they are released? Yes. And now lastly, sir, part of your negotiated plea does require that you waive your right to appeal. As a defendant in this court, if convicted, you have a separate and distinct right to appeal a judgment of conviction to a higher court in Rochester known as the Appellate Division. There you can with your attorney and a free one if you cannot afford it. You can file a brief and argue before that court that there exists some problem with your conviction here in this court. That is a right you have.
Damn, my nigga. You going off on this white boy, bro. You're white. Chill out. Yo, it's crazy, son. He's going off on the white boy. Yo, what's wrong with you, crazy loco? You ain't have your coffee? Huh? Guys are nuts. These guys are nuts. Pop. Check it out, compadre. What? Wait up. Yo, what's up, guys? I see you. Fire Hosey. Fire Hosey. I'm commenting. Who cares? Who's here? I'm commenting. I'm commenting. My sons are white, light skin. They not black. Disrespectfully. Yo, what up? I'm just stating a fact.
It's also a right you can waive or give up, and it is being required that you waive your right to appeal on condition I give you the sentence promised to you. That means your conviction and sentence in this court will likely be final, so there's then little you can do to go back after the fact to try and change that. You will have thereby significantly limited your options for appeal in the future. Do you understand?
Yes.
Have you spoken with your attorney about waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, I have.
Do you then agree to waive your right to appeal on condition I give you the sentence promised?
Yes.
And are you doing so voluntarily?
Yes.
I'm holding up for you a document entitled Waiver of Right to Appeal. Halfway down the page, I see the signature, Christopher Wallace.
Yo, how many years he fucking getting, bro? Jesus Christ, shoot him. Shoot him, kill him now.
And we have no objection to him remaining out, getting his affairs in order, and I've also discussed that with the family.
Yeah, bro, how many years is he getting?
As of right now, you know that's August 4th at 9:30 in the morning to be sentenced. The third condition is you must commit no offenses. There are to be no new arrests of any kind between now and the time of your sentence. Do you understand each of those conditions?
Yes.
If you fail to abide by one or more of those conditions, I would not be bound by the sentence agreement. I would not permit you to withdraw your plea, and I would be authorized to sentence you to any term my law permits. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You can speak with probation on your way out regarding setting up your DSI. I'll see you back here August 4th. Anything further from either side?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, counsel. No, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
He's dying to get out of there. He's like, fuck, let me get out of here. Look at this guy, how they look at each other. This guy's like, you did a great job by killing that man, right? Because that's what he would have did right here. This guy right here, he also would have killed a black brother or a Latino brother or what have you. And he looks at him with the force power of ginger. Look, gingerbread. Why you looking away like you shy now, huh? Huh? You was looking at him like, I'm on the ginger. Gingerbread. So he didn't get sentenced. He gets to walk away. Look. He's a thug now. He's a thug now. Welcome to the community of you're a thug. Welcome to the piece of shit life. You'll never be nobody. But he'll be somebody. Believe it or not, he'll make more money than all of us. All you got to do nowadays is believe in yourself. And he's going to become a content creator. From in prison, there's more people in the prison walls making content and generating hundreds and thousands of dollars making video content. Facts. So why the fuck would you think that prisoner will want to be released? He's never going to make that amount of money in the streets. This is just an undisputed fact. Dozens of guards arraignment of alleged, let's check it out.
The separate session of the Hamilton County Municipal.
This is where it goes down.
Court is now in session. Judge Tyrell Yates is presiding this morning. We ask that you turn off all cell phones. You may be seated. Please remain quiet during all proceedings.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
First case load out to the lobby.
Okay. Thank you.
Holy snap. Oh my God, who's this? Oh no! ¡Qué cabrón! ¡Mira! ¡Se fue él! That was him! It was him! Yeah, I hit the like button. Don't forget. Hit that like button! Hit the share button, the square button, the mirror button, the fear button as we proceed to give you what you need. Yeah. It's the Dougie Warpath crew. Here to murder you. What you gonna do? Non-stop. Trying to flex, get all up in the pecs, yelling up who's next, trying to get a brother vex. I punch you in your chest and I bet you ain't ready. When you see me come through, I know you're not ready. Light it up, spark it up, smoke it up. Trying to talk shit, nigga, better shut the fuck up before we blah, 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 blah. Yeah. On the lockout, the boldest nigga with his cock out. Yo, chill out, bitch.
Good morning, Mr. Hinton.
Yo, son look like a thug, boy. He look like a thug. You're a thug? Yeah. That's how I looked when I was in the prison. Why they got all these white folks around him? What did this guy do? Oh, alleged deputy killer. Yo, they grilling him. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a deputy killer. Tonight, you're here to see, never seen before in a world history. You've met Rocky the Cop Balboa. Yahoo! Hey, it's a black brother who killed a white officer. This has got to be wrong. Is it wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Is this wrong?
Good morning. Please say good morning, Judge. He's a very suspect. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Yo, you got one black lady behind you. Lady, hug him. Do not mistreat him. Please. He's surrounded by red folks. White folks, I mean. Sorry, I meant white. White and red. Oh, his tie is white and red.
Anything as to probable cause?
Your Honor, we'll waive probable cause this morning. I submitted designations for John Kennedy and Timothy Bignell. They will be the attorneys of record handling the United States. I'll be handling.
Yo, bro, you gotta fucking speak up, little nigga.
All right, thank you. Mr. Prosecutor, anything as to bond?
As to bond, Your Honor, thank you. Your Honor, we understand this is a very...
Niggas just cut the judge off.
Very serious, very terrible charge that Mr. Hinton is facing.
Damn, what happened to you, boy? You got lumped up. She looks like I seen her before. She's on the shot. No, she's on the Breakfast Club. This lady is the lady from the Breakfast Club. Isn't she? Doesn't she look like her? Stop playing.
He has a risk, but he does not have a history, Judge. He has no felonies in his record. His risk assessment score was a 1.
But he got a lot of felonies now.
He's married. He's a father. He's a graduate of Purcell Marion. Purcell Marion. I understand that this is an emotionally charged situation.
Bro, come on.
I understand that Mr. Hinton's son may have been killed by the police earlier in the week. There was a review of that video. I understand there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large. And we just ask courts to set a reasonable bond in light of everything to allow the constitutional process to play out.
Oh my God!
Thank you, Andy. You've given me pre-trial services sheet. Is that right this morning? All right. The court has had a chance to review that and his past history. Is there anything?
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, Your Honor. Ryan Nelson on behalf of the prosecution.
Could you give us more volume, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Ryan Nelson on behalf of the prosecution. We believe that the evidence will show is that yesterday, on about the 2nd of May, the defendant was traveling, I believe, the eastbound on Martin Luther King Avenue at MLK, I believe at Burnett Woods, at the intersection, I believe immediately north to the rear entrance of the University of Cincinnati. The defendant stopped his car. The defendant, in a way that was calculated and premeditated, lined up his car, deliberately accelerated his car, and purposely caused the death of an on-duty deputy sheriff who was doing a detail at that intersection.
No! What the fuck? He didn't do that, bro.
As such, we are going to be seeking indictment for aggravated murder, and we would request, in accordance with ORC 2937-222, for a no bond hearing.
What? You crazy? I need a bond, baby.
That rule requires that hearing be set within 3 business days, so we are seeking to set that date on the 6th of May of 2025, of the next Tuesday.
Hell no, I got things to do on that date. Nigga, you bugging. I'm letting the Mac down, letting the piece down. Everybody wanna act crazy, but not get down.
Fellas looking for a quarterback?
All right, see me get busy with it, boy.
Dix is the GOAT.
The GOAT, baby. I'm the GOAT. Oh my God. This gentleman has been in court more than Ludi by Fruity. Yeah, bro. This guy is crazy, bro. Look, finally 18-year-old shot. Nah. 18-year-old shot. Nah.
Thank you for
Oh shit, again. Why y'all keep fucking up with the audio and the headphones, bro? Y'all gotta chillax with that, bro.
coming out. My name is Michael Wright, attorney.
Michael! What's up, Michael Wright? Why ain't you wrong? Tell us why, Michael. Tell me why you right.
Michael Wright. I'm going to introduce attorney Fanon Rucker, attorney Robert Gresham, attorney Anthony Pearson. I'm going to introduce mom, who is Tori Jackson, grandma.
My nigga, stop introducing everybody, motherfucker. Nah, you ain't doing that shit here, nigga. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. You not introducing no motherfucking body until I say so. You heard me? Facts. No jumper. Wack 100. Shot and killed. Nah, I'm just kidding. That hopefully will be the next episode. Wack 100 dies. Shot and killed. No, chill. Hold up. You bugging, bro. You bugging. That will be the next episode. But for now, let's watch the stupidness.
I'm still confused about...
Well, stop jerking off to grown men. If you confused, nigga. Because we're not confused out this bitch, nigga. We know what we repping, nigga. You heard? You, on the other hand, are confused. You're a cop or you're an FBI agent. I don't know. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we break down the Wack sesame seeds with no one else than the fruitcake himself. Should I say his name? Nah. Bling.
Well, they were sitting right here.
Right.
Because the shit Brick would say to him, and the shit he would say to him, and the shit he would tell me about what he was.
Check this out. The shit Brick would say to him, and the shit he would say to him, and the shit that he would say to... Come on, my nigga. You playing a lot of what he would say, she would say, be... You play a lot of games with these people that watch that don't have a brain. You get it? But we understand what you're doing. He thinks he's making content. Wack 100 believes this is all just content, bro. You heard? I can't go to jail for this, bro. This is content. Homie, you got over 5 of your so-called friends, because they weren't your friends. They were halfway friends. If I meet up at a place where I'm going to record at, I record, then I leave. I'm not your friend, bro. Facts. But today, we see the 2 people that are left that'll soon be behind FBI walls. Wack 100. Wack 100. That's because he's the only one for now. I will have to be naming this guy here probably soon. As of right now, he's a free man. Only because of Vlad 100. Vlad 100 Negary. Vlad is keeping you out of jail because Vlad is the top cop in the precincts all throughout the world. Facts. Vlad is the top cop. Vlad is the top cop on YouTube. Number one cop in the whole world. It is Vlad TV. If you want to be a copper, just tune in to Vlad. If you want to be a major copper, just tune in to Vlad TV. If you want to be free, if you never want to go to jail, just tune in to Vlad TV. Bite my cock, nigga. Chill out. If you want to be a cop, then you must join Vlad TV. If you want to be like Vlad, and you want to be a white donkey. If you want to be like Vlad, and you're gonna be a white donkey. Vlad TV, number one cop snitcher in the world. If you continue to watch Vlad, the Lord will see that you perish and die, and your mother will be taken. If you watch No Jumper, your world will come to an end. If you chill out, motherfuckers. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here tonight. Boom, bitch. What up? My name is not Warrior, is Warpath. My name is not Warrior, is Warpath. What's up?
That was very confusing. It was like...
So Lutz was telling you stuff off camera, and then once you saw them face to face, you didn't have the same energy.
It was, but you know, me knowing what I know now, I see the play. Right? The infiltration game was going on.
What do you mean?
Let me get cool with Brick.
And let me suck his dick.
Getting Flacco's here make Flacco think some other shit's going on with Wack.
What? You got the name wrong. Facts. It's Warpath, not Warrior. Or whatever you wrote. But shout out to you. Sato, Scotto, Michael Milano. What up, bro?
Because he had told Flacco that you wanted to kill him.
Yeah, so kill him, bro. So what? You all killing each other on the internet. These niggas is fronting. You got over 17 people incarcerated. Wack 100 is known to put men behind bars with the magic of his tongue. All he did was suck them dry. Yo, Wack. All Wack did was suck them dry, you heard? This nigga just said, Brick Baby brought down the 60s. Oh, he did? Wait, yo, these niggas is sucking dick. Word up.
I didn't even know.
Right.
You know, I'm coming to you. I'm like, bro, what's up with Flacco?
Yeah.
Nah, don't come on him with Flacco. You bugging. Stop rubbing your forehead.
I
You look
I
at
didn't know
me.
either until after it was all exposed.
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm like, wait, when he said, yo, Wack, man, Luke, I said, he told you what? So I'm like, why would Luke tell? Like, and I sat back and like, okay, let me get cool with Brick. Because the shit he was saying about that and vice versa. And then it was like he was in the building trying to make everything work in his favor. What backfired on him, let me tell you what backfired on him, is when he found out
that his wife was his husband.
That Wack is a wolf.
Oh, you a wolf? Nigga's a wolf, bro. This nigga's a wolf. Like wolf how? Like roof? Like a wolf part of a dog? Or like a wolf? Man, listen. Brick snitch? Brick ain't snitch. You bugging. He got little Dirk a Rico. How you know? You work for the gang intelligence unit, or you out there? You their neighbor? You their neighbor, or what you doing? Let me guess what you're doing. You're watching like everybody else, right? Have you ever spoke to one of these gentlemen? I have. I thought wolf were chimps. Yeah, the wolf he's talking about, Wack 100 in this particular case, is his mother. Wack 100 is talking about his mother.
What kind of wolf?
When he found out I was a wolf, you know what happens? If you got a wolf and some sheep.
My bad, the sheep is his mother. You got a wolf and some sheep. What the fuck is they're gonna fuck and they're gonna make sheep wolf? I don't know. You sound stupid. This sounds stupid, and it'll make anybody, any other black little kid or anybody that's listening to this start actually repeating the stupidity of a brown skinned fucking holy faced water fucking devil. Facts. This guy's the biggest poison on the internet. Do not let your kids watch this guy right here. I promise you. If you want your house, your neighborhood, your town, if you want whatever world you live in to become the shit of the fucking earth, of the century, whatever the fuck, just tune into this guy. His name is the scum of the earth. You guys are crazy, bro.
If that one sheep crosses the road, you know what the rest of the sheep gonna do?
Yeah, suck dick.
You know what that wolf gonna do? He gonna sit there and he gonna maintain his position. He found out I was a wolf out here.
Oh shit!
When they started doing what they started doing,
he a wolf out here.
And Wack took 2 steps back.
Oh
because
shit!
I believe all of that
made this
was a plot twist
to
phase me out.
Yeah, that's right. Phase you out or what?
Knowing that
Nigga,
he's
you
now
not
facing
nowhere.
these charges, it does feel like that was like such a bad strategic.
Strategically, baby, I
Connectivity through
told you we
spectrum
break it
is
down.
vital. Provides us with reliability, lightning speeds,
to break them
and
down. Break
allows
you
us
down
to do
what?
Listen.
Break you down. Why? Why was there a need to break you down, Stavella? Why? Why? I don't get that part. That part I don't get, Wack 100. Let us know why.
Why tell Flacco that? Flacco's part of this.
He should have been thankful for his relationship with you. He's already the enemy of so many people. He should have been holding on to
This
that.
is what's crazy. He can say what he want. They can say what they want. Without Wack sitting that man on the side of me and moving him around and going to do podcasts that I would never have done just to put the light on him.
Hater world.
I would have never done that shit. I would have never. That shit was like 2.5 hours out.
Right.
I only went for him. I didn't go for me.
Did you make academics think that he was going to be interviewing you and Luce together?
Yes, that's the only way he would agree.
You did that on purpose?
I made Luce them get on the plane, and then
You didn't make Luce and them. You can't make your mother get on a plane, nigga. You can't make a Sikh get on a plane, nigga. This nigga's the softest nigga in his whole neighborhood, bro. Facts. He's the softest nigga in my neighborhood. I know that. And every neighborhood in New York City, in the boroughs, is my neighborhood. Understand that. Facts. Ask about me in real life, though. In real life. Facts. Yo, what's up, guys? Anybody? Yo, I'm about to pick like about 27 moderators for all my channels. I have a lot of YouTube channels with my face on them. The ones that don't have my face on them, you don't got to worry about it because there's a face there. It's just not my face, but you probably think that it's dumb people's channel, but it's my channel. I would never tell you guys the name, so if you figure it out, you figure it out. Those channels been around since YouTube been out. Facts. But we got Golden Culture, culture with a K, for gaming and what the things that you need to buy, like the equipment for your setup that costs you less money, a little bit of money, a lot of money. I do a mixture. That's Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4, REK. TEK, the number 4, REK. The channels are actually right in the bottom of this page. You just scroll up and you're going to find the channels. So you're going to see Tech for Rec. You're going to see Golden Culture. Culture is spelled with a K. You're going to see Historias de la Roca, which is the Rikers Island channel in Spanish, because we got this one in English. Oftentimes, this is not like a full Rikers Island channel, although it was at one time. But I switch it up and I do just basically whatever I want, because for the little time that we here, we run the world, we run the show, we take over, ain't nobody interfering with our sensei or path. Let's get to it. So on Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4, REK is where you find. If you go to the description of each video there, you find the product that I'm talking about. Now, don't go there and you don't go to the video games. You got to go to where I'm talking about the product. You're going to see it in the title. Facts. So just like this, look, I'll go there for you right now, as a matter of fact, guys. Just so you can see real quick. Tech for Rec, look, TEK, the number 4, REK. Press on it, ping. Gonna take you right here, ping. Tech for Rec, you see it? Tech for Rec, pop. So you're gonna go right here, pop. You see where it says popular videos? How to connect your phone to a mixer, Android, iPhone. All right, you got 14,000 views. That's cute. How to enable Direct 12 on Windows 10 or 11 computer, 18,000 views. That's cute. And then so forth. How to set up dual PC streaming. Pop, pop, pop. You could just tap on it and it'll take you right there and you could buy all these products. Check this out, my guy. I need you to pay very close attention. If you're trying to dual PC stream and find out about capture cards and budget capture cards, or you trying to not break the bank, like go out and buy this Elgato capture card HD60X for facts. So I show you how to do all that, and that's the channel. And of course, I got the equipment. I bought that, so I break it down to you. And in the description of that video, there's the link. Pop, you tap it, and it'll take you right to that product, and you get a discount. You pay like a lot more less. But $230 I paid for this the other day. I don't even have it 2 days. These are facts. With that being said, and you want to go out and just buy a $12 capture card that I've been using this for over a year, and it's never gave me a problem. I bought the $200 and something capture card. I couldn't even get it on. I had to keep pressing, and up to today, when you plug in and try to use it, it gives certain complications. But with that being said, but I fixed it and I use it and I can't stop using it now. But all right, I break it all down and I show you how to do it. That's one thing. So there's a lot of good things about the Elgato also, and I'm gonna get into that with both of them at the same time. But you can check it out. I play the game right here. This is the game I was playing. I'm breakdancing. Check it out. Let's go. Shoot him. Goes off. So every time you come on to game or record,
Need to recharge my shield.
I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not playing. It's up. It's up. Let's get it. Roll past. Murder, she go. I'm the man, son. Facts. I shoot shit up. Facts. I put him to sleep, boy. You heard? So that's Tech for Rec. I show you a lot of things. Like I show you things about the steering wheel and the cars where I spend thousands of dollars doing this.
Tired of having to stream in 720p in StreamYard or having to pay more to get 1080p quality? We got you. Start.
We definitely do. Show them what you got, baby. So you're gonna tell me that these bums make so much money with YouTube and on all these platforms, and these bums ain't even got a fucking camera to record their content? You still recording from a phone 7 years later? You're a fucking bum. You're smoking crack. Facts. Because I have over $40,000 in tech equipment, bro. And not $1 that I use out my get money. You get it? All the money I spent came right from here, the internet. My get money, is not spent on this.
Unexplainable. Bob. The feeling is just amazing, Tommy. Unexplainable.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, so that's what you get over there. But you got to go to where you want to go to learn stuff at. You want to go to the description right here, Pop. They're going to show you an ad. I'm not going to look at that ad. But you want to go to the description. You press right here where it says more, Pop. Right? You're going to go here. All right, it's not letting me go. Let me go. I guess I got to play this thing. Jesus Christ. I gotta finish this fucking ad, and I'm not gonna finish that ad, bro.
What we're trying to do here is connect the device so that...
All right, there we go. My God, so why is not letting me go? Because I'm not signed in to that shit? So it's not letting me do it like this, bro. Fuck. It used to, but I guess YouTube changes its things. Oh, I'm not signed in to that thing, so I gotta sign in because it's my channel?
So here I am, still trying to clean my PC, Pop.
That was the other day.
I gotta put those things back up and all that.
That was the other day.
It's kind of hard when you trying to get...
You could tell it was the other day. I got the same shirt. I took the shirt out. You heard? But anyway, I show you how I built my stuff. And you press the link in the description and you will get the same products. It's there all the way from the beginning when I first started building PCs.
So check it out, AMD, right? Let's get to it. You told me people think you're showing off. This is AMD, right? Let's see what's in it.
That's people that don't understand content.
Boxing of some fans.
Right? That's all the products and all that in there. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things. I show you a lot. If you pay attention, you will learn something, right? Even to the tech, even to the gaming, to the whole big setups.
Now, if you can see right there, there's three.
See?
Buy a lot of cables. These cables are good.
I'm rushing through it real quick.
Oh my God, we gotta get better lighting over here. Oh, there it goes, the lighting. Hold on, I got it. Pop, I got this in my hand and it's being a kind of... Okay, so, Pop, it's, the name on it, hold on.
It's done.
It's A...
Let's skip that.
Hard. So now the magic buttons that I bought, that's the power buttons. Pop, these buttons are amazing. You could put them away somewhere, Pop, so nobody knows where they at but you don't got to reach over to the PC all the time. So it's right here, and you could be sitting down, and you just go like this. Do you believe in magic? Bing. It's amazing. Let's see if it goes on now. That's the, maybe I got to connect the HDMI because...
So I show you how I did all that, how I do all that, and I show you how to connect it. Also, I show you the maps and everything I use to convert the 1080p into 1440 so that it works for you and that you stay gaming or making content at a reasonable, stateable rate. Hold on, my phone. That's going to have to wait.
It's that way, upside down. You get it?
That's Warpath, upside down. But check it out.
And this will work. I don't need a...
That's the ill king hat, nigga. Bolderese physics all day. Gang shit. Real kings. Facts.
Graphics card in here because it has integrated graphics. The processor by Intel, that has an Intel and that has a Ryzen. But...
So I break down the whole PC things. I break down how much I pay for certain stuff, what you're going to spend, if you're going to spend on that. I tell you exactly what you need, what you don't need. That's one of my setups right there. I have a few setups. Facts. So, yeah, I just show you how to be a greater content creator. If you pay attention with no hate, you can learn a lot. You get it? Facts. So that's how to connect display ports using a video. And I'm just showing you the heading, but I have this set like this, so it could be set for what I was doing. But I'll show you right now. Now you're going to see the full screen. You see it? How to connect display ports using in-video control panel, dual PC streaming. Pop. Amazing. Bro, where can I get that? Pop, because that will fix all my PC problems. You need, this guy said, you need a capture card if you want to get the audio from me. I use a 4K 60 Pro. All right, good for you. Would it be DP HDMI output have absolutely? Okay. So there's a lot of people that know some of this stuff. Some people think they're genius, right? Some of these people that are in the comment sections, they will swear that they genius. And when you go to their content and you go to my content, and I'm talking about gameplay or even regular like this, and their content looks like shit, bro. And if you ask them, what are you recording with? I promise you, they're going to tell you a 4K camera. How much did you pay for it? $15,000, right? Bro, I'm recording with a $60 webcam right now. Facts. I'm going to keep it real with you. I have 4 cameras on right now, but you're not going to record. You're not going to be able to turn on 4 legitimate big cameras. I have a 4K amazing Sony camera. I got Canons, all that. But what makes it better for my recordings is you know this webcam that's back here? There's actually recording all this, right? There's recording this right here. I paid $20 for it, my dude. Facts. $20 fucking. Facts. And look at the video right now. You're watching this video in 1080p live. And the camera is only supposedly able to record in 720. And you see the same camera recording in my gameplay. And my gameplays, my live stream gameplays are normally all 1440p. 2560 by 1440 at 177 frames per second. 200 and something frames per second. Facts. And the bit rate for my gameplay is 44,000 at the least 21,000. But you gotta pay for your bit rate. Your internet connection is very important for your videos. Your videos are always going to look like shit. Your live streams are going to look like shit if you don't pay extra for your internet. Listen to me, bro. I'm telling you, YouTube is not going to push your live stream to nobody if you don't pay for an internet service that can reach. If you're streaming at 720, you want to reach a 2K 2500 bit rate, right? Which that's nothing. You could get that from regular Wi-Fi, but once you want to make sure that it don't go down or nothing, I pay for the highest internet service that this service holds. My upload and download speeds be at over 1,000. Facts. I showed it all the time. Right? But you see, I don't have to give nobody that information. I don't have to talk about that. I talk about it because I care about the people that watch, and I care about when you're going to make content. And if it matters to you, then you pay attention. And if it don't matter, that's why I throw it in between. Because some people don't like to hear that on this channel. I mean, some of you guys do. You listen to whatever I say, right? And I respect that, and I respect you, right? I really do. Although I may not show it, but I have my reason for not showing it, and it has absolutely nothing to do. But, like, you can make whatever content you make, right? Respectfully, right? You know, till we die, I'm always going to be lit. So if you're a hater, you could just keep hating, my nigga. I'm always going to be lit. Respectfully. Like, I'm always going to be lit. As long as I make the videos and the content, because I buy, I got money like that. So I'm always going to buy whatever's popping. You get it? I'm always, especially when you're the go-to guy. Like, I already won. I already mastered this. I'm the go-to guy. Hold on. Why is this up here? I don't know. I was making a video for my other channel earlier. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to show you how you incorporate DirectX 12 into, like, I'm showing you how to incorporate DirectX 12 into your video streams, and I'm showing you things that not even the fucking internet shows you. Facts. I'm showing you how to make your internet that much better at Tech4Rec. TEK, the number 4 REK. All you have to do is go there and watch the videos and see how magical you turn out. Facts. And you learn things like this that'll make sense to you that are gonna make no sense right now. But if you plan on making video content, you must learn this. X version. If you plan on having a computer, because all this is gonna pop up on you, and you're not gonna know what to do, and you're gonna fuck up your computer. You might as well just throw it away now. Facts. Hold on. Why is this up here? I don't know. Facts. Look at this. So a lot of, and this is a hard, for that steering wheel alone is $70. That Swave one. And that's the same steering wheel I put in my car. I put in there. Pop. Right here on this picture, there's over $4,000 or $5,000 right in this picture with the steering wheels. I promise you. And I have 3 monitors of the same monitors around that system. Like, I have one right now, but I got the other 2 in the box. I'm just waiting for the other piece to get here. It's taking for fucking ever, them bastards. But let's get to it. That's Tech4Rec. Go check it out. You won't be sad. If you really look through you'll find videos that make sense. Like even this one. Hold up. I don't know why I like this video. Oh, I love this video. I think it's the sound. This one has it too, I think. Let me see.
After going through some very difficult times to receive my package from...
That's it. I spent hundreds right there. But this is not it. This is it.
I was down, but now I'm
right there, that's hundreds. Facts. That little piece right there. That's a real steering. That steering wheel goes in my car and in my setup here. Facts. It's the same equipment. So anyway, you could go over there and check that out. Don't need to waste my time here. 11 days ago, I was bugging out over here. Let me see. Show them what's up. Show them what's up. Show them what's up, boy. Yeah, B-boy, 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 let's get it. Show them what's up. Show them what's up. Show them what's up, boy. Look at, you see? Look. I record in 1440p. You see, look, I'm gonna press on it here, pop. 1440p, 60 frames per second, because YouTube only lets you record in 60 frames per second. But if you know how to use it, I'm actually in that game. I'm there at 200 frames per second and then some. Facts. That's why it's so smooth. And look at the color and everything. It's going to be smooth here too because I'm going to make it smooth. Now look at it, 1440p. Now look at how it looks. Decent. Let's get it, never stop. Get the milkshake poppin', lockin'. When I come through, always droppin'. 4-4, favorites, niggas, you know how we flow. Never stop, blow it up. You out of control, rock and roll like the different. I'm taking back. Taking outside. Let me cash up, I shaka morata mata. Remy fata lata, puta, let me see me lata. Oh, me lata, let me gata, let me bitchy bata. Oh, look at all the guys. That's everybody that was playing with me that day. Oh, shit, I got to put this back to this K-I-N-O theory over here. And there's only 3 steering wheels in here. Only 3 of us in here playing with steering wheels. Everybody else has a controller. Watching you for about 5 years. You are the best, bro. Yo, thanks a lot, Michael Soto. I love you, bro. Thank you for watching me for about 5 years. I'm grateful, bro. Facts. God bless you, my dude. Jesus loves you. Because I don't, my nigga. Nah, I love you, boy. Yeah. Look at this car. That's me right there. Let the mic down, Pickety Opo, come through. Yo, it's homie. So when I'm not here bugging out, I'm not outside, robbing, sticking up, smacking niggas up. There's a fact. I'll never lie to you, bro. Whoever knows me, but I say less to mean more, bye. I'm fucking around on what I spend my money on and what I like to do, bro. I love you too, homie. Facts. Que Dios te bendiga. So I show these kids and grown men what it is to really make content. You get it? You want to make money making episodes. You want to make money talking about celebrities. You want to make money doing gaming, whatever you want to do. But I use myself. I'm in that video, and that's what changes the whole outlook and input. And when I add the music, you best believe it's fanatical music, Poppy.
Purchase your tracks.
And you, as you could tell, that shit just said, purchase your tracks. Don't get it twisted. We're selling tracks on the racetrack. Facts. I don't know if you understand me, but you understand now why I spend thousands of dollars on my tech equipment It's not because of the game or nothing. It's you want to feel good about where you in. Now, you got to be cleaning a lot. You get it? But I pick a day to clean, boom, and I take everything apart, boo. You get it? And it leaves me out of breath. And out of control. But this is how my car looks actually inside. Facts. Proper. Let's get it. On the Lockout. New World Order. And this is me in Brooklyn, just chilling in the park. Watch me. Take them to work. Oh, word? Now you got me mad. Turn it up, nigga. Turn it up, turn it up. Yeah. Yeah, hold up. Turn it up. Now, I'm steering that car, this wheel and everything here is shaking. Facts. It has, you get it? Facts. So I'm feeling like magic, boy. You heard? So you think when I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I want to keep sitting here? No, motherfucker. I like sitting on the other chair where the steering wheel's at. Over here, all I could do is shoot with this game. I used to have a steering wheel here because I got a few steering wheels. Whoever needs a steering wheel, whole setup, let me know. Facts. I got a few whole steering wheel setups. And if you're a gaming store and you want somebody to do ads for you and all that, I'm taking all products. I stopped taking them years ago. But this year right here, I'm doing it again. So I guess we'll start today. So you can hit me up for whatever commercials you got, whatever. Just send me the products, the money, the check. Everything goes into play, Pop. Then you get your airplay. Other than that, boom, 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 sir. Get off my dick. Suéltamelo. Uy, eso duele, papi. Yo, what up, baby? Let's get him. Show him how it's done, Warpath. It's the almighty King Warpath. I'm on the rizzy. Let's go. Yeah. Look, I go over on them niggas. I crossed the whole thing on them, Pop. Cause they try to play me. Nah. Get out of here. Bing, bing. Turning it up. Me and him is battling. He's trying to push me. I'm pushing him back. Nigga, hell no. You don't do Warpath like that. Get him, boy. Oh, bing, bing. Oh, yeah, get him. Yeah, war. Yeah. Oh, bing. Oh, shit. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Yeah, nigga turned it up. Now tell me, when in your life have you seen any of these macaroni, fried Tony motherfucking dudes record an episode like this for any one of their video content? Bro, stop it, Poppy. You heard? You're gonna have to sell some more pancakes, Poppy. Sell some more pancakes. Oh, shit. Yo, I love you guys, man. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll be back live around 8, 9 o'clock. If you want to pop out, have some fun. Around 9, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Let's do 10 today because I came on kind of early and I'm leaving kind of late. And I need some time. I got to try to cut my dog's nails. Her nails are super long. So I'm going to try to chop her nails down. After she bites me a few times and all that, she got me tight with that. But I'm going to try to do that real quick before my wife comes upstairs and this kid wakes up. So I love you guys. Thank you for popping out. I see y'all at 9 o'clock here on The Lockout. I love you guys. But other than that, we live every day. And every day there's regular video content. So pop out for the video content. Because we tuning out every day. Facts. And you know, till when FBI, open up! Fuck, bro, chill out. Policía, papi. Yeah. So we're gonna pop out every day. It's on the lockout. You already know what it is. We love you. Hopefully you guys will have a great day. God bless you. Tell your friend to tell a friend. Don't forget, it's on the lockout. New World Order. I see y'all later. I love you, bro. Be good. Be great. Stay you.